one of the things that she's doing now is to be able to work on individualized leg. This is a key factor because one leg is always stronger than the other. And when you're rowing on the boat, they're always attached, those legs. And then any work you want to do with one leg or the other, if you try to do one leg work like that, you know, like it's so hard. I mean, you go here and you really need to help yourself because you need a lot of power to go in one leg. Well, here, look at how easy she's going with one leg at the other. That means she's developing an amazing coordination and she's developing us these little muscles. Also, the shuttle has helped us to one of the, you know, in rowing there is 3 parts of the body that are in contact with the boat. One is you're sitting on the seat. That means what you feel on, you know, under when you're sitting. The other is your feet against the foot stretchers. Your feet are against the boat and they are attached with shoes. And the other one is your hands have the oars. That means this is developing the feel and the sensors of one of the key parts of the body, that is the feet. That means by having that landing, that constant landing and taking off, Ursula is developing feel on her toes. That's the same like that a jumper needs to do or a runner. But you know, I'm talking about rowing. That means what she's developing is feel on her toes because the way her toes are going to feel, through her toes, she's feeling the boat. She's feeling the way she can put the boat fast. And it's all happening here on these toes. These are the sensors that are related with the brain, and she's constant communication of what you feel on the toes, how much pressure I need to apply, and how and when. And that's why the shuttle has developed that away from the boat that I cannot do it in any other way. That means that's the only way we can feel the same as on the boat in away from the boat. The other thing that we had achieved with the shuttle is that we have that floating motion. If you see when Ursula takes off, the time that she takes to go to the end and come back, there is time, like on the boat, and also it's time to think about, okay, in the next repetition, how I can be more efficient, how I can move that leg better. The other thing is, when we load really little like now, she's feeling when she's getting to the end and how much pressure she needs to put to don't knock the end. She's learning to measure how much pressure and when. That means it's a way of also coordinated power. She's not using all her power. And then at the same time, she is learning about like the position of, you know, her toes, her ankles, her hips, her knees. You know, we work on moving the feet up and down. We move the ankle in one side and it's all moving the hips in different ways. And it's helping her to just develop more strength on this part that it can really help her to just develop more strength in a key part of rowing. Also, it's really nice because I am sure when she's doing work here that her joints are not being really like hammered. You know, one of the good things about rowing is that when you row on the boat, it's a really, if the boat is really light, that means it's a really light movement and, you know, it shouldn't injure you if it's done properly. But everything that is done away from the boat, weights, you know, or ways to develop extra power, they're always really hard on the joints. And, you know, like, and one of the big problems of elite athletes is injuries. And doing that, we are sure that her knees are fine. And even like, you know, it's a lot lighter and nicer than any other way of work.